But I wouldn't say beyond that, but beyond that too, beyond like describing all that. Just 'cause I did say I wanted to describe a lot, but sometimes, like I said, I'll just kind of forget it, and then right now even just I'm kind of getting like there's certain type of stuff that comes with me that comes with staying up all night, like certain I would just say symptoms in a sense, so sometimes I really do kind of like pan it out to like staying up all night. And like I said, you can stay up for multiple nights even, but like I said, even just staying up one night comes with certain, I'll say, symptoms for me. And like, um, honestly, just pushing it till I can't stay up no more. I don't really like doing that, so that's why I like kind of, I wouldn't say force myself to go to sleep, but kind of strategize myself to kind of get some rest, before it's like, I would say like kind of in a sense like dire. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? For real, like damn. But then, like honestly, today, at certain times, what's happened, like for the most part, like consistently, like um, more so recently, I just say like the past 5 times I stayed at police. You know what I'm saying? It's like there'll be a time of the day where I just gotta lay down. So honestly, I'm praying. Like I'm praying actually. Um, if anything, I can kind of delay that, and it seems like it's coming along pretty well. But delay that until after this next sermon, and hopefully I can kind of listen more. But I've been listening a lot kind of lately, like even beyond even beyond like just not necessarily posting so many videos and even recording so many videos. I've actually been watching a lot of like I actually have like a lot of videos I haven't watched as well though. Like I've been adding a lot to watch later, kind of on playlists. But I've been kind of watching, a bit more than the past kind of like month or so altogether. Like in the past week, I've been watching. Maybe not past, maybe past 4 days. I've been watching a lot. Um, More YouTube. Not even too much other stuff. A lot of YouTube. I've been watching a lot of stuff. Just various stuff. Honestly, listening to music and stuff like that. So I was just thinking I have like new music I want to share with y'all, but but just a lot of stuff I've been doing. So even stuff I haven't really even got to yet. So it's just like a lot of stuff kind of is happening and stuff like that. And honestly, I'll be honest, the donations would help it would help me get to the music faster. I'd say that just because I kind of could get to the music now at this point, but I'm kind of like I have different priorities and kind of just that. It's definitely a priority, but I'm also not kind of rushing it. I like the actual like I actually like his braids too. But to be honest, I like it. I like what's called. I like because I was telling my cousin I want to get single braids. I mean, like this was like months ago. She was like single braids for girls. I mean, but she was talking about like she showed me a box braid. I said box braid. Maybe I don't know what it's called. But, I said box braids. But she showed me a picture. A picture I wasn't really talking about. You know what I mean? So beyond that, I don't want to get into that right now. But because I would consider, it's a different form, but just different. I feel like there's different forms of box braids, but I feel like one example, kind of like even like kind of somewhat relevant. At least when I'm making this, but hopefully it's still relevant then. But it's like kind of relevant. Like Pusha T's kind of braids. I feel like those are kind of like box braids. I mean, I don't know what they're necessarily called, but that's what I would just call them. Single braids, box braids. I don't know what they're called. That's just out of my kind of ignorance in that kind of language, like hair language, whatever. I mean, I don't know what they call, but that's just. But I would call box braids for me though, because they would probably be like more so like more. You know what I mean? Because I would guess he has like longer hair. I'm not sure how that works out, but I'm thinking he might have longer hair. You know what I mean? Or just different kind of hair even. So I was thinking for me, like, there'd probably be more braids. You know what I mean? But it's still like, just like not like box braids, like the girl kind of like because girls have a lot of hair, but they'll still be like mad small braids and like braids. You know what I mean? So I don't know how to put it, but yeah, just anyway. And she called those box braids, so I don't know. But anyway, that was kind of random too. But that was kind of like still like it's something I was just like, what the heck, dog? Because I just didn't have no examples. But even I was like her son, even like I considered his hair as box braids, and he had like only like like maybe like 3 braids, maybe like four braids, maybe like I don't know, but maybe like 4 braids, I don't know, but like certain braids that Snoop had, I consider those box braids, but I don't know exactly what to call. But it's just saying, I would consider he had like 3. I mean, like what I'm saying, like one back. You know what I'm saying? So it's like where, like I don't know what to call though. You know what I'm saying? So dang, I'm still learning a lot about hair. Like sure, I don't know a lot of stuff about hair, like for real, but I'm learning a little bit. I'm still not like I wouldn't say I'm definitely like I said I'm not necessarily like a girl. So I'm not like like I feel like girls kind of like sometimes when they really want some girls be going really deep into the shit like a lot of shit. Like I'm not you know what I'm saying, even like like co-washing and deep conditioner and like what's it called like I don't even know what they call it. Just like daily wash and goes and stuff. I'm like, dang, this is like a lot. Like shit. Like they kind of get like deep into it. Like, even the dudes' hair videos I be seeing, they don't be going as deep into the shit as the females. But then some of the dudes' videos be very good as well. Like for certain stuff. I really kind of use them though, cause like one was like certain type of twist, and they did them themselves. So I'm like, I ain't feel like doing all that, cause a lot of stuff I like the simple stuff, so I didn't want to do all that. And then this other dude, I was like, I wanted kind of my mom to do it, but she doesn't like to do my hair too much. So I was like, I'm glad she didn't do it too, cause a little bit later on, I learned like maybe even a little bit later on, a little bit later on, I learned like it's like he was doing kind of like heat damage. It might have helped her grow a little bit, but it's kind of like heat damage. So I was like, I be kind of doing it like super kind of natural, you know what I'm saying? So anyway, but yes, I kind of went off a tangent there because I think I had like a certain type of aim I was aiming for a second there, but I kind of just went off on that. But like I said, the service is about to start pretty soon. Either within the next honestly like 2 minutes or maybe even next 15-20 minutes, or just next 2 minutes to 20 minutes. So, but no more than probably 20 minutes, honestly. So hopefully I'm not too into talking, but um, I'm honestly gonna check in on it. But either way, the goals and stuff like that, I still gotta read all those, but the goals and stuff, I'm definitely and the goal is actually to be outside, where I was before, exactly where I was before in a sense, but doing the first kind of sermon in a sense, you know what I mean? But yeah, in about 20 or something. Oh, don't tell me you already started. Don't tell me you already started. But even if you did, I'm gonna just start playing it. But I'm gonna still wait about a minute or so, and we'll get into it. So I'll kind of just chime back in a minute or so, either on the next video or kind of just on this video. But I'll be starting shortly because I think he already started. He actually already started, I believe so.